My team just dropped me off, about to embark on my challenge. I have, as you can see, no food, certainly no shelter, not even any gloves. All they gave me was this wine key. Not really sure how that's gonna help out. One lighter, low fuel, and 20 bucks. 20 bucks, and I have to survive for 7 days in this blizzard slash poverty-stricken hellhole known as Peoria, Illinois. Okay, one thing to keep in mind when trying to survive in Peoria is that there's dangers literally all around you. And the worst part of it is that you really can't see many of the dangers because they're lurking in the shadows right now. See, looks like a perfectly unsuspecting automobile, but what you don't know is there could be any number of possible bad creatures living in there. You know, homeless people, people that are lost their jobs, poverty-stricken, wild animals. So you never really know. You got to be always on your guard. Which the producers insisted that I bring some type of weapon with me to defend myself, but not Survivorman, and certainly not in Peoria. The worst thing you want to do is give them the air of a threat. You know, they see a knife, they're much more likely to pull a knife. Whereas right now, I kind of blend in with the scenery. You know. But traditionally, in my Survivorman episodes, I first try to find food, and then of course water and build a shelter. But that's not going to do me any good in Peoria, because if you guys have never been here, you know the only thing that allows you basically to survive: cigarettes and alcohol. Those are the first things that I have to acquire. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I've acquired my supplies. I got, let's see here, 2 bottles, Rubble Mints, imported, and 2 packs of Camel Lights. Now, you guys know Survivorman, usually this wouldn't last me for 7 days, but here I'm gonna have to make do. I'm also holding on to the bag because just in case the Rubble Mints makes me vomit, I want to waste valuable fluids. And this place right here is behind a local business, one of the mom and pops that they have around here. But I'm thinking this could be a great place to build a shelter. It's largely blocked from the wind and the elements, so to say, and dumpster's right here. Not too glorious, but hey, it's food, right? Well, luckily, I was able to wrestle some gloves away from a vagabond peddling for change out in front of the liquor store, and he didn't have any liquor on him, but he had gloves, so pretty much just as good. The main thing you want to keep your socks dry. Your feet get cold, freeze out here, you live maybe 10, 20 minutes at tops. So I'm gonna keep that paramount, and don't have to worry about frostbite anymore. Middle of day 3 here in Peoria. It's kind of a miracle that I've survived this long, given the fact that I've already exhausted most of my resources. But if I'm ever gonna get out of here, I'm gonna have to get a better perspective and hopefully find a path out of here. But to do that, I'm gonna have to get to some high ground, so I'm gonna climb this mountain here. It's pretty treacherous. I'll give you that. Just surviving that climb is gonna be a challenge in and of itself, but at this point I'm ready to do anything to get the hell out of Peoria, so it's worth it. Okay. Well, didn't get much from the top of the mountain, but I think there's a break in the trees this way that will eventually lead me to a road and hopefully a cab or a bus so I can get out of here. Out here in Peoria, there's really only two things you can eat, and we have plenty of them. It's stray cats and cat employees. Now, I don't have anything to lure a cat. I have no catnip, no mice or anything. If I did, I'd just eat that myself. But what I do have is a resume. And if there's anything that can lure in a cat employee, it's a dynamite resume. So I'm just gonna spring the trap, pull these bushes apart, and they'll act as a natural barrier for the application and prevent the wind from blowing it away and sort of protect it. And it's an ideal spot so any cat employee walking by can see it, that it's a great resume. And I'm just gonna hide over here and wait.
This could bring us straight to the top. Look at this. Leadership.
First thing I gotta do is pack him down with ice. I don't want his rotting corpse to go stale on me. Man. Whew. That should keep him preserved for most of my trip. As you can see, Caterpillar really fads up their employees, and all that protein should keep me warm, and hopefully I'll be able to survive this. Okay, typically I'd have to be worried about snow blindness, the sun reflecting off the snow, but luckily here in Peoria it's always overcast. I don't have to worry about the sun because the sun doesn't shine here. I mean, as you can see, it's just desolate out here. There's no one. I mean, no one worth their salt would be caught dead walking around here, but it's what it takes to be a survivor, man, you know? Well, I made it. I don't know how I survived for Peoria for 7 days, but I did it. And to be honest, I'm really tired. I'm really hungry. Really cold, the loneliness is probably the worst part. I can't wait to get back inside and finally talk to some people who don't speak in this weird Peoria gibberish. You know, people who actually know things. It'd be nice just to talk to someone, but I think this adventure above all else taught me a lot about the human condition in and of itself, and I think that's paramount to Survivorman's experiences, and this is certainly something I'm going to take with me on my other adventures. But right now, really just want to get out of these wet clothes, get something warm in my gut, maybe catch a porno on Cinemax. Everybody out there in Survivorland, just remember to come to Peoria unless you're adequately stocked and ready to deal with the harsh conditions. I'm out.